This episode is full of hair-raising horror because my guest is the owner of Goth Salon LV, a unique hair salon located in the heart of Las Vegas and in the center of the new paranormal. Ladies and gentlemen, ghouls and goblins, please welcome Goth Salon LV's owner, Tracy. Tracy, let's begin with a lightning round. Favorite movie?
Aliens.
Favorite Halloween costume from your youth?
Catwoman.
What do you collect?
Shoes.
I collect footwear as well. But being a ghost, mine are supernatural. What are 3 tools you can't live without in your line of work?
Definitely shears and my razor, and probably my combs.
Your best friend is kidnapped, and the only way to save them is to recite the lyrics of one song perfectly. What song will you sing?
I don't know if this is appropriate, but I'm going to put it out there. Smack my bitch up.
Prodigy, yes.
Smack my bitch up.
Tracy, why hair? Why are you in this business?
I love at the end result when you give a client what they want or something very similar and they walked out like, oh my God, I'm a changed person or human, I'm just super happy and you made them feel that way. I mean, I always wanted to be a plastic surgeon for cleft lips and burn victims, but the schooling was just too long. I don't feel like I had that patience.
Oh, that's very noble. Why do hairstylists make bad friends? Because they always talk behind your back. Like literally. I'm kidding. I'm sure you'd make a fabulous friend, especially with your apparent love of dark aesthetic. Tell me, why did you decide to theme your salon this way?
In Hawaii, I was a goth kid in high school, and being a goth kid in Hawaii in the sun, it's not that amazing. I was bullied for it for a while, but it's okay. But I know it's come a long way, which is great. I love it, and I know Hawaii is very accepting to the LGBTQ community, but when you're a goth kid in the sun, it is not.
Speaking of which, what's a vampire's favorite sport? Casketball. Please, continue.
I want to kind of change the hair industry because there's just so much stigma on it. And there's so many of our clients are so scared to go to a hair salon because they're scared to get judged. Because we have people with alopecia, the LGBT community, and people with their pronouns, and a lot of people are not accepting or understanding into that. And I have a behavioral health therapist certification on that. So it's hard to make a place like this comfortable for people. And that's what I want. A lot of people don't like going to a bougie salon. I'm not saying it's for everybody. People love going to a bougie salon. Some people don't. And I notice a lot of people they don't feel homey. So, I wanted to create something that was, that can make people feel good about themselves and feel homey up here.
And what kind of services do you provide?
We provide everything except for perming. Braids, dreads. We do haircuts. We do custom cuts. I do also extensions, body contour, waxing, and facials. Then we do have our nail techs that do nails and pedicure. So I think we're the only salon here in Vegas that has the whole shebang.
What kind of party do hairdressers like to throw? A barbecue! Could you tell me about your current clientele? What kind of people usually come through your door?
Actually, you'd be quite surprised. Our clientele ranges from kids to elderlies. I mean, we have a whole bunch of range from everything, from punk to goth to a whole bunch of people.
Yes, excellent.
I'm trying to make it this more all around a safe place or a safe community. So they understand this is not just, oh, you have to be goth here. We have stylists that are not goth and you don't have to be goth to come. We just want to show comfortability and safety for people. This is a safe place for anybody.
How very cool. What's the most challenging thing about being a hairdresser?
I think a lot of stylists get asked this a lot, like, oh, I'm gonna go with box dye to platinum in one day. We're just like, I said, I'm not God. You need to go talk to him.
Ha!
Okay?
Clever.
And I don't have a magic wand. Maybe can go to Universal for that. Not for me. Okay. I'm just a beautician. And they always laugh about it. So at least they get a kick and laugh about it with me. Because usually we dance and have fun with our clients.
And tell me about your staff.
Oh my God, they're amazing. I love them all. I handpicked them. They're just so sweet. They're very caring and loving. We all give hugs to each other and give hugs to our clients. And that's what I was trying to promote, like people that, that do come here, they can feel the vibe that's like really different. We're not like, we share clients and that's totally fine. As long as I always tell people, as long as they're in the salon, it doesn't matter who they go to. And some of our clients go back and forth with each other, which is great, like, and that's the kind of vibe we should be giving. Not like, oh, you stole my client, like we don't do that here. We are all just very loving and sweet. And I love that.
Perfectly said. Your staff sounds frightfully wonderful. Oh, is this your team? Greetings. Hello. Hello. How fun. Why should you always watch football at your hairstylist's place? The highlights are always better. Any horror stories about running this salon? Any interactions with naysayers who didn't get your salon's concept?
We do occasionally, because we're so fairly brand new. I mean, I can talk about the past, but from right now, we're getting a lot of people calling this Halloween and stuff, but
I'm offended by that. A salon is not Halloween. Sure, it's got masks and sharp objects and temporary transformations, but during Halloween, you throw on a costume and pretend to be someone else for a night. At the salon, you're investing time, money, and trust to become a more polished version of yourself. The stylist isn't a villain with scissors, and that toner isn't free candy, it's $45. Unlike spooky season, there are no tricks here. Just treatments, small talk, and the occasional existential crisis over bangs. Halloween is chaos. A salon is calculated magic. Anyway, continue.
We try not to egg people on, and we try to be positive as much as possible and try to be understanding as much as possible. Be like, oh, they're going through something probably, or do they need some water?
What do monsters use to style their locks? Scare spray! What is the most rewarding thing about operating this goth salon?
Well, I'm a goth romantic, like vampire. Like that's always been my thing. I was gonna go with red and black, but I did that in Hawaii already, so I wanted more calming because I noticed I did it in my kitchen and I was always angry in there, and I was like, I'm not always angry, and it's because of my ADHD. It always makes me mad because of colors that transfer in my brain. It was like, oh, not good. So I picked purple as more calming too. So everyone says it's a very calming color, so I'm glad that I went with the purple. And I actually asked all my stylists, and I was like, is this a good color? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool. And then back there, the spider web, one of our stylists, Ashley, drew that. Sergi do that for me. So she did that. And then I'm going to probably get a mural back here from this artist. So trying to promote other people too. So we try to help out and try to like collab with other people. I'm hoping to collab with other salons, and that'll be really cool.
Tracy, you are a sheer delight. Thank you for shooting the sheet with me today.
Thank you.
My friends, I must ghost you for now. Until next time, goodbye.